Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. It's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Yeah, masked out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to my boy DZ and shout out to my boy Mark Dutch for always making sure that we got our microphone hooked up correctly. I just love it because I'll be honest, Mark Dutch says microphone volume, and he's usually right. Even if he knows it's a problem before it's actually a problem. But speaking of the microphone volume, guys, let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Is it too hot? Is it too low? Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in to tonight's live stream to do 2 full hours of TA. More on that in a second. But we do TA for 2 hours here, typically every single weekday at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I appreciate you guys for spending your precious time, not even that, precious Friday time with your boy Frankie Candles and the CandleMafia to sit here and do that TA and spit a little sauce on how you could potentially become a little bit better of a trader. And if you're not a trader, maybe we could turn you into one. But, guys, we got an amazing show for you guys tonight. Real quick, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it, guys, but this show might be a little bit different than a normal show. It might have something to do with the length, but I'm not going to make any promises right now. We'll just assume we're going for the full 2 hours here. I did this in the premium live stream earlier today. I was supposed to cut it short, and then we went 2 hours. But I am going to try to hop out of here early, guys. No guarantees on that. It depends on how saucy the show is. But guys, price action is pretty boring as of right now, and I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I live streamed for 4 hours almost straight yesterday between the 50K subscriber stream and our actual live stream with Tino from Traders Reality. And I am feeling it, guys. I am 100% feeling it. This doesn't happen to me very often, but luckily we have some really boring price actions. The only reason I'm thinking about potentially hopping out of here a little bit early, but I'm going to break down the key levels we need to watch because we do actually have some really, really, really important stuff to look at, right? We have some of those higher time frames looking like they may want to cool off a bit more. Now, as you guys know, we have been looking for this move down that we've gotten out of our sideways range for quite some time, and we finally got it. And but there are some things that could be potentially pointing to some more downside, bringing us to some lower prices. So I want to talk about some lower levels that we need to be keeping an eye on for some bounces if we do get that move down. And I'm just going to give you guys kind of a quick market update, my general thoughts moving into the weekend. Are we going to pump? Are we going to dump? Are we going to sit sideways like we have been recently? And what is going on? So I just want to break all that stuff down for you. And then we're probably going to hop straight into the giveaways. Maybe we'll cover a couple of alts, but it's going to be pretty quick on Bitcoin. And depending on how fast we get through that, maybe we'll do a couple alts, and then we will jump right into the giveaways. But shout out to Ginger P. Says, love the sauce. Smash those likes. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Every single 100 likes. I shouldn't say every single. Shout out to Dave Digital said, suck it up, Buttercup. First world problems. Absolutely. Yeah, good problem to have. It's funny, guys, because sometimes me and Tony will be talking about the channel, and we bring up issues, and it's really funny. It's like a lot of the issues that we have, like something with the channel or something, is usually like, oh, we got too many people that we can't read chat enough, or like something hilariously like a problem, but it's really a good thing. But yeah, definitely blessed with those problems. But shout out to Dave Digital, bro. Never failing to make us laugh here on our channel. Shout out to B Team Crypto said, Frankie, you might be at your value area low, market sideways, so dip out early and we will come back to the POC soon. Shout out to B Team Crypto. I like that analogy. Shout out to B Team Crypto. We got to change that to A Team. We got to change that to A Team, B Team. Shout out to you. We got Darren Does Things in the house. Says Dave D is an issue. Shout out to Darren. Shout out to Dave. He says big issue. Shout out to Dave Digital. Dave, you are not an issue, and if you were, we would protect you as the Mafia's issue for life. We would protect you at all costs. But you're not an issue, Dave. We love you. But let's go ahead and without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right on into the charts and try to break this thing down and try to figure out where this thing is going. 50x Bitcoin. Shout out to Steven Atwell, says 50x BTC short playing out. Just give it time. Shout out to Steven Atwell. I appreciate you for being here, bro. And congrats on that 50x short. Let's go. Let's see. Enabled for life, LFG. Shout out to Nate Quantum Divergence. And then we got Crypto Salus. Clickbait. What is going on? Says, let's go, Frankie. Finally get to watch your live from down under. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Sluice. I appreciate you for being here, bro. And buckle up. It's going to be a crazy one. I'm just kidding. Price action is actually pretty boring. But it's still, we're going to make it fun. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And shout out to the bird next door. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and continue on here. All right. Jumping into the TA, guys. I do really want to. Now, you saw the title. Can this dump Bitcoin? Now, a lot of people might say, what is that thing, right? That's typically what you would ask. But we're going to take a look at that thing actually right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the TA, and we're going to come up to the higher time frames. Now, this thing that could potentially dump Bitcoin is actually not new, right? This has actually been here, but we are coming down to a very important time with this signal. Now, as you guys know, we have been printing a weekly bearish divergence on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, right? So obviously, let me just pull up this fresh chart real quick. Come back up to the weekly and get rid of this volume profile and just take a look at what we got going on. So obviously, guys, we do have these higher highs on our price action, right? It's a little more obvious if you zoom in, and it is also a little bit more obvious if you draw it to the wicks, much higher angle there. But you do have a bearish divergence printing on the weekly time frame here. This is technically a pretty bearish sign, guys. This is not a very, very good sign. However, obviously, our money flow is in the green. So, again, as you know, we've been talking about this, again, like forever, right? Because we haven't really done much. Like, even this move to the downside wasn't really that drastic. Looking at this weekly bear div, money flow is still in the green. We are starting to curve out just a little bit here. Now, I will be cautious of a potential fake out into the red and then a potential move back up into the green. But, guys, I want to talk about the line in the sand where I turn bearish, which you guys will be familiar with if you watch the show often. But this weekly money flow is a big thing that I'm looking at. Once this money flow comes into the red, we have to start being cautious of a bigger move down. However, until that happens, I do think we could potentially put in a higher low here and then continue to the upside. Now, I was talking about this in our premium Discord earlier today during our live stream, and we were talking about, there is... let's actually take a look at that chart real quick because these levels do make sense. There is a... if we do continue down, guys, there is a decent bit of room to come down, right, without losing our bullish sentiment. So if we did wind up getting a bigger move down here, potentially over the weekend, and we'll talk about more of the local price action and what to expect this weekend in a minute, but if we did, right, like I said, weekly bear div could continue us down here. This red dot is likely to confirm here in 2 days and 3 hours. But if we do wind up continuing down here, guys, we have a little bit of room to come down and still remain bullish, right? So even if we did wind up coming all the way down to this trend line and getting a bounce back to the upside, that is definitely a possibility. And this level right here, this trend line to the upside that we were looking at on the live stream the other day, does wind up coming in right here, like dang near 28K even, right? And then also, if you look back to our previous range, you will know that the point of control of this previous range is actually at 28K as well. So not only do you have the previous point of control, but you also have this trend line. And on top of that, you actually have a golden pocket very, very, very close to this level, right? Not quite 28K, but 27.5 right underneath it would be another level that I would be watching. And actually, if we came down to a lower time frame, right, and we pulled it from this little impulse to the upside, you actually get that retracement level right in between your POC at 28K and your trend line, right? So there's a decent bit of confluence here, guys. I will be totally honest with you. Like right here, there is a lot of confluence here for support between about 28,380 and down here at about 27,430. So this whole little area, you do have a decent area of support. And we were even talking about earlier in the premium Discord how even if we came all the way down to this previous value area low, get rid of this line, come on. Even if we come all the way down, let me get rid of the fib, to this value area low, which is coming in closer to about, 26.9, closer to 27K, even if we came all the way down there and we broke this trend line, this is still potentially, bear with me, guys. They moved everything around on TradingView. It's an absolute nightmare. I don't know why they would do that. Everything was totally fine the way it was. TradingView, if you're watching this, please just change it back. It's not like they added anything new. They just moved everything around. I guess they organized it. They organized it. You got patterns, Elliott waves, cycles. Okay, I see what you're doing there, TradingView. I actually don't hate this. It's just I don't like change. At least when it comes to TradingView. I've just been looking at the same thing for years. But shout out to TradingView. Anyway, continuing on here, if we do get that move down all the way to our value area low down here, guys, again at about 26.8. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get down here tomorrow or the next day, but if we were to see some kind of crazy dump down and we did hit these levels, there is still a possibility if we hold this value area low as support that we could wind up getting another move back up to our highs. Which I'm going to talk about in a second. But just major levels of support to the downside, other than what we have been looking at in the past. If I pull up this chart, and then just pull up the, so we've been looking at some levels, obviously, on the show recently. If we do wind up, breaking this range to the downside, we are looking for a potential move back down into our next blue box, and that is where our previous value area low lives, and that is coming in at about $28,650, right? So if we do get that move down, I will be looking for longs within this blue box, guys. I will be looking for my bullish confirmations, and if I see them, I will look for a fresh long. If we do wind up getting that move down, I will say I'm definitely going to get stopped out of my long position. I am still in my long, guys. Still in profit. My stop loss is basically right below this value area low. And if we do get that move down, I will get stopped out in profit out of that long, and then I will look for a fresh long entry from down here at this level, which is, in my opinion, the better long anyway. And the reason for that is because if we zoom out and we look at our macro, let me hide some of these purple boxes so it doesn't get super confusing. And I'll actually just get rid of some of these fibs as well. Just clean up the chart just a little bit here. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. And you guys will see here, right? We have our macro value area low. And that's why this, in my opinion, would be the saucier trade here. Right now, we did get this move up, right? I missed my TP by a few bucks here on that wick. However, if we do wind up getting a move down here, guys, this would be the saucier trade in my opinion. Why? Because we've rejected the value area high, come down to the POC as expected, rejected the POC, and then we came down to a previous POC that we had right down here at about 28.8. But we do have the another macro value area low from that same range that does come in at about $28,650, right? I would say between 28.6 and 28.7 is that level yeah, shout out to MC Slacker. Yeah, these market makers can't catch anything of mine. They can't stop me out, but they also don't hit my TP. So it's kind of like a win-lose situation, I guess. But yeah, and I also missed getting stopped out of my trade here, guys, like by $1. When we came down on this wick here, I almost got stopped out. I missed it by like a couple of bucks. Thank God. But not thank God. It's like I would have gotten stopped out in profit. But anyway, if we get this move down to the value area low, guys, the reason this would be a saucier trade, in my opinion, is for two main reasons. Reason number one is going to be the fact that we have simply gone from the value area high and we've completed the move all the way through the value area, below the POC, straight to one value area low, and this would be the final kind of value area low, at least pulled from that range in May of 2022. I'm not going to go back and show it because I've shown it so many times. But not only the fact that we will be at our value area low, we know that we look at longs. We look for longs at our value area low. However, not only that, guys, but we could set up for some nice bullish divergences on some of these hourly time frames, right? Like now that time has been passing, even on the 5, the 6, I would argue even the 8-hour, if we get that next little push down, we could potentially get some nice bullish divergences like 8-hour. The 6-hour would look very similar. 5-hour would look very similar. And the 4-hour would also look very similar. And this could potentially give us a much stronger bounce from the low of the range. And then obviously, once you get to the value area low, you are expecting to get a bounce and potentially revisit your value area high eventually. However, you would obviously expect a little bit of turbulence at your POC. Maybe you hang out around here for a little bit. And then eventually, you are expecting to get a move up to your previous value area high again. So this is, and then also, if we lose this level, guys, it also gives us context into what price will do next, right? Shout out to Matt Nixie. Shout out to you, bro. Says, Frankie, oh, it's Matt066 here. I'm sorry for not making the live stream last night, but just know I watch every stream since the beginning. You're the bomb. Shout out to Matt. Do you think he knows? Matt, do you know? That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Matt. Do you know? Guys, sorry. I'm going to pause the TA here because I need to know. If he doesn't know, that's hilarious. You don't have to super chat, Matt. Just send a regular chat. I'm watching. Does he know? Matt? Matt, he knows. Okay, Jonah says he knows. Okay. Hang on. Matt, did he leave? Did he just super chat and leave? Hang on. We're waiting for this, guys. We got to wait for Matt. Okay, Hannah says he knows. Okay. Cooler Jay says he knows. Okay, so I guess he knows. Shout out to Matt Nixie. Shout out to you, bro. You won the ETH yesterday, bro. You won the ETH. Matt already claimed. Okay, shout out to you, Matt. We were hoping you were going to get in touch with the mods. Yes, let's go. Shout out to Matt. Enjoy that ETH, bro. Enjoy that ETH. And congratulations. I assume it probably hasn't been sent to you yet. We probably won't get it to you until Monday or next week. But you have won. You have claimed. That's good. Shout out to you and congratulations on winning the Ethereum. And yeah, let's go. Shout out to Matt006 or Matt Nixie. Congrats, bro. Congrats. But yeah, you do. Oh my God. What the? Yo. What the? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Funny story. Yo, what just? Okay. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. There's a little bit of a funny story here. So I'm just Mrs. Candles. I'm going to tell him the story. Okay, it's embarrassing for Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles is very happy for you, Matt, so she came in with the confetti. Shout out to Matt, and shout out to Mrs. Candles. Oh, my God, that just... Hang on. Let me catch my breath for a second, guys. Oh, my God. What did they put in there? A 50 cal? Oh. Okay, so, guys, Mrs. Candles thought that we were going to give away the Ethereum on last night's main live stream. So she look at Mrs. Candle. She's about to pop in frame here a little bit. Your face is gonna be off camera. But she had some stuff ready to kind of celebrate 50,000 subscribers for us. There it is. And she was gonna come in with the confetti and the balloons and everything, but we wound up doing that ETH giveaway on our weird afternoon stream, which we never do or very rarely do. And Mrs. Candles was heartbroken when she found out that we already gave away the ETH and already did the stream. What? Without her, she was absolutely devastated, and she was very, very, very sad about it. So she had this confetti gun and these balloons since yesterday, and she just decided to pop in today and just make me lose a couple years off my life and pump my heart as fast as it goes by just opening the door and just doing a drive-by confetti blast. So shout out to Mrs. Candles. Come on, throw a hand in here. Oh, yeah. She said, yeah, shout out to Matt. Shout out to Matt. She says, congratulations, Matt. And she would have done this on yesterday's stream, but Matt wasn't there in the stream, so now he was here. So look at that. You surprised Matt with the confetti. Did you know that he super chatted and that's why you came in here? Wow, Mrs. Candles watches the streams. I love it. But there you go, guys. I'm not going to live as long now because that definitely gave me half a heart attack. But shout out to you guys, and shout out to Mrs. Candles, and shout out to Matt for winning that one ETH. I hope it's worth, I don't know, 10 grand in the next bull run. Who knows? But hopefully You did it without me too, Frankie. Shout out to Crypto Dino. Crypto Infinity. I'm going to ban the word inhaler in chat. I get like, she scares me. I'm like, oh my God. Yo, shoot, who said that? I don't even know who. Oh, yeah, shout out to Crypto Infinity. But guys, thank you, Mrs. Candles. You're amazing, and I appreciate you so much. I know you were heartbroken about that yesterday, but yeah, it's okay. You made it up. But yeah, shout out to Mrs. Candles. Shout out to Hannah King. Said I did the math, and I have donated 1.5 ETH in memberships. Shout out to Hannah King. Hannah King is like, Hannah, can we call you Oprah? Can we call you Oprah, Hannah? I kind of feel like I'm Oprah, but I feel like you're Oprah too. Hannah's done so much for the community. Yeah, guys, show Hannah some love in the chat. Shout out to Hannah. Yeah, shout out to Hannah. But yeah, if you have a green name, guys, chances are it either came from Mr. Wolf or Hannah. And these memberships are not cheap. I mean, they are cheap if you buy one, but they drop 50, 25, like a lot. So shout out to Hannah. We appreciate all the support you give us. I mean, yeah, Hannah Fermad. Shout out to Crypto Cowboy. Let's go. That's wild. Shout out Hannah. Yeah. And you know what's funny, guys? I would almost like sit here and be like, no way that was 1.5 ETH. Guys, at least 1.5 ETH. Tony showed me how much you have to pay to donate 50 memberships. It's a lot of money. It's hundreds of dollars. So when you see Hannah drop 50 memberships, she's spending hundreds of dollars. So shout out to Hannah King. You're an absolute legend. Yeah, we love you. And thank you for showing all the support to the channel. Can I beat Dave Chappelle? Shout out to Creighton C. But yeah, shout out to Matt006. Yeah, you had until tonight's giveaway to claim your prize. So you're clean and clear, bro. Shout out to Maybe Band-Aid gifting 5 memberships. Let's go. I love it. Don't forget Crypto Billy. Yeah, okay, hang on. Yes, hang on. I don't think anybody Crypto Billy is honestly Crypto Billy is like I don't know what to say. Crypto Billy just super chats $100 like, I don't know, all the time. Drops tons of memberships. And Crypto Billy does a lot for the community as well. Yeah, hang on. Has also given a ton of memberships. Yeah, Mr. Wolf, Crypto Billy, Hannah, Crypto and Yogurt, Kenton Smith. We have a lot of people who gift. I will say, I would love to find out who has given the most. Not that it matters, but I'm curious to see who's given the most. It would probably be like Hannah versus Crypto Billy. But Crypto Billy's got a lot of time. Like, he's got a lot of time in on this, right? Like, he's here from the beginning. So he's been, like, just blessing since day one. So he does have time. He does have a little bit of extra time advantage. But, yeah, guys, everybody who gifts to the channel, guys, we appreciate it so much. But, yeah, shout out to Hannah, Crypto Billy, Kenton Smith, Crypto and Yogurt. You guys know who you are. We love you. And shout out to the mods as well. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and continue on. Now that my heart rate has gone back down, let me just take a quick little sip of my coffee here, my little black coffee. Got the CandleMafia mug. Here we go. I don't know why I never drink out of this on stream. I drink out of it all the time, never on stream. So I figured, why not get the Starbucks coffee and stick it on into the CandleMafia mug? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. There's confetti in my coffee. Come on. All right, guys. That's why Billy's in Vegas trying to make up that money. Shout out to Billy. Yo, Billy's a baller. I will say that. Shout out to shout out to Matt. Let's go. Congrats again, bro. Yeah, lots of great supporters here. Creighton super chats all the time. It would be, shout out to everybody who super chats. And just so you guys know, there's no need to you don't need to do it. It's all out. Everybody does it out of the goodness of their own heart. So, but yeah, shout out to everybody. Creighton super chats all the time. Dave super chats all the time. Yeah, I mean, I could shout out everybody, honestly. I feel like everybody does it. But guys, speaking of super chats and blessing the Mafia with memberships and giving back, let me give you guys something, because I just feel like you guys get the memberships, but like we're always getting super chats and stuff. I feel like I got to give you something. I feel like I never do that. Shout out to Hannah King. Hannah King, I'm banning Hannah King from Hannah King. You and Billy, I think, are capped out. So we're gonna block you guys from super chatting and gifting memberships. I'm just kidding, guys. But look at that. Now everyone's got a membership. Let's go. Shout out to Hannah King. But, guys, it's time for me to give to you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right back into the charts. I can't believe there's confetti everywhere now. Oh, my God. Okay. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. But let's continue on here. Banned. You're fired. All right. Let's see. Okay. Continuing on. All right. So, where were we? Oh my God, guys, she really scared. I want to see that. Can somebody clip her scaring me? I don't know if you guys even heard it. That was loud. I'm like low key embarrassed. I'm low key embarrassed, guys, because like that actually scared me. Like that's what I look like when I'm scared. I hope I don't look like oh God, Mrs. Candles. Anyway, continuing on. I got to get her back. Shout out to Daddy Zach said, I don't believe in volume profiles, so I'm too poor to super chat. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Why do you not believe in volume pro? Are you like Thesis? You don't believe in yellow X's either? Shout out to Daddy Zach. We appreciate you guys. And again, I want to say this. You do not have to super chat to be a huge supporter of the channel, guys. You do not have to super chat to be a supporter of the channel. We see everybody in here. Simply a nice comment goes a very long way. I will say that, guys. Like, it's a little, hey, Frankie, let's go. Like, I read that, and low-key, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Okay, oh, God, the slow-mo. I think I might be shooting in 60 frames, too. It'd be pretty smooth slow-mo. All right, let's continue on. Bang, bang. It's Friday. Let's go. The principal's here, guys. The principal's here. Let's get it together. Anyway, but that's what we're looking at, guys. Again, so weekly bear div, if this confirms, we could have some more downside on the way. And remember, if we do come down back to our blue box down here, where is this blue box? Where is this blue box? Well, number one, we have it on this golden pocket retracement of the whole move to the upside, but we also have the point of control here, again, getting pretty close to 28K even, right in that blue box, as well. So when we come down to these lower time frames, we also have some things indicating that in the medium term, we may be able to make a bigger move down, right? And some of those things, those warning signs, right, do lie between the 3-day and the daily. And the 3-day money flow is now coming out into the red. This is a bearish sign, right? This would indicate that the trend is likely Yo, maybe Band-Aid said, don't tell me how to live. I'm going to give. Shout out to Maybe Band-Aid. I appreciate that super chat, bro. Shout out to Maybe Band-Aid. And shout out to Falco, said, totally not super chatting for the chaos. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is the giveaway tonight being pulled from? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it. Block the super chats, Tony. Shut them off. Shut them down. Batten down the hatches. Yo, shout out to Falco. Totally not super chatting for the chaos. Falco, I love you, bro. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. And Creighton C again with a super chat. Dude, I feel like you've super chatted like a ton in the past like week or so, too. You've been like exponentially increasing. Shout out to you, bro. Said, thanks so much for the premium membership. Oh, that's Creighton. That's right. Creighton won the lifetime membership. Let's go. Thanks so much for the premium membership, Frankie. It meant a lot. Was a rough month. And your speech yesterday was legendary. Helped me get my head right. So thanks, bro. Shout out to Creighton C. I appreciate that, bro. And like, I appreciate you being thankful, and I appreciate you for getting something out of that little speech that I gave. I had a few people tell me that. I didn't mean to do that. I was just kind of saying my experience, but the fact that I was able to help you, bro, is like, it's stuff like that goes like really far away with me. Like, that gives me goosebumps, man. So shout out to Creighton C, and welcome to the premium. I appreciate you for the super chat, and I'm pumped to see you in there, bro. I'm pumped to see you in there. You deserve it, bro. You deserve to be in there for sure. Shout out to Hannah King, says, if anyone deserves the premium, Creighton. Hey, shout out to Hannah King. See, this is why the Mafia is amazing, guys. It's not like you don't see Hannah in here, I should have got the free membership. Screw Creighton. No, Creighton deserves it. And Hannah King thinks that, and I love that about the Mafia, guys. Shout out to Hannah King. Thank you for the super chat. And thanks for just being a good human and being congratulatory towards Creighton. I'm bullish on chaos. Shout out to BruceReed.eth. Shout out to you, bro. You guys are crazy. Martina, Maida Martina, says, congrats on 50K. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Apples Up North also gifting those memberships all the time. Shout out to Apples Up North. Yo, Wait, why does it always go, yo, are you guys low-key plotting this? Why is everybody super chatting at the same time? This is wild. Shout out to everybody super chatting. Shout out to Apples Up North for the memberships. And shout out for Creighton for getting that lifetime premium. Chat is wild. Yeah, chat's going nuts right now. What the heck is going on? Yo, are you seriously? Screw Creighton. I should have won it. Shout out to V-Slim. This is the real deal community. AZTV in the chat. What is going on? We got DSV, Crypto Fever. Let's go. DSV wants to see me pull some fibs. Yeah, we're going to have to pull some fibs for sure. Let's see. Can we get some likes? Likes in the chat. Likes in the chat. Let's go. Mike Vollmer in the chat. What is going on? You have 10,000 loyal fans scenario going on. Shout out to Owen. Yeah, this is wild. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know. Something just flicked, and everybody just started going nuts. You guys are funny. VAL. Okay, I'm appled. Hey, let's go. Shout out to Black Sales. Sauce. Yo, why is there chaos right now? I'm confused, guys. What? Do I have to invest? I might. Likes, POC. Likes, POC. Likes, POC. Smash that like button, guys. I'll tell you what. I think we do. Yeah, shout out to Christopher. Said, so when are we doing some TA? Yeah, time for sauce. Okay, let's get into the TA, guys. I love each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are the best. But let's go ahead and let me give something to you. Here we go. And shout out to your trips for free. You trips for free. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are the best. All right, let's continue on. I will come back to the super chats if I miss any, but let's get the sauce out here. So there we go, right? Looking at this blue box, guys, you have the POC down here, close to about 28K even. Then you have this local golden pocket. So this is definitely going to be an area that I'm looking at for a bounce. And this is going to make even more sense in just a second when I show you a different chart. But when you look at the 3-day money flow crossing into the red, this would indicate that the downtrend may continue a little bit more, right? So, but that doesn't just mean we're going to dump from here, because look at the VWAP. VWAP is starting to curve back up, right? So this could indicate that once this VWAP winds up coming back up, we could get a little bit of a bounce, right? And this is why my sentiment lately has been lately has been much more leaning towards being greedy with the shorts and shorting those lower highs to come in and make the lower lows, rather than looking for absolute moonshot longs up to new yearly highs, right? So this is what we're looking at, right? And if we break below this value area low here, this last level that we have at about 28.6, about 28.670, right? Give or take a few bucks. If we lose that level, I'm simply going to be looking down to this golden pocket / POC confluence down here. And just to make this a little bit more clear and simple to you guys, I was doing this in the premium Discord earlier today, and just to make it a little bit more simple to look at, right? And I want to break this down because I think it's going to be a good learning opportunity for people, right? So we have that level at 28K, and what I'm going to do, on the other chart, right, my volume profile is pulled from like here to here, right? And if I go ahead and unextend it to the right, we have our volume profile of that previous range that we're looking at is right here with the POC at around 28K. But what happens if we go ahead and extend this all the way through all of this price action? Because this does look kind of like a big old range, right? And what happened here? We came from the value area high, back to the POC, back to the high, back to the low, back to the POC, deviation from the low. You're now thinking you're oversold, potentially looking to get sucked back into your value area, and then move straight back up towards that value area high. And then we were able to hold above this value area high for obviously quite some time. And this gives us a whole new perspective of where price may be likely to go if we continue down here, right? So now we're below this macro value area low. And if we cannot get back above here, guys, it would be more likely than not that we will come down to test that 28K level, which is the point of control of the previous range, which again is in confluence with not only the trend line that we drew the other day, right? Let's draw it to the wicks, right? Not only is it in confluence with that, but also not exactly, but pretty close to a golden pocket, right? So you got your golden pocket right underneath there, right? Coming in again at 27.5. So this would be a pretty big level that I'd be looking at, guys, because if you just wanted to simplify it and you wanted to extend your value area all the way to your current price action, like right now, we are potentially losing the value area high and getting accepted back into this range for a potential move down to the POC, and even a move down to the value area low would be in the cards based off of the rules of the volume profile, right? No guarantees you get to the value area low because, as you guys know, a lot of times what price will do is it could come down and test that POC before bouncing out of the range and coming up to higher highs. So I will be looking for bounces down here, but if we do get a bigger move down than we would expect and we do come down to the value area low, this could be I would still maintain my bullish sentiment. And this is why I'm going to be very careful with the money flow crossover into the red on the weekly if we get it. Because if we get this money flow crossover into the red, and we are coming down to this value area low, we have a possibility of potentially getting a fake out into the red and then coming back up into the green. And if we hold this value, so when we get down to these levels, guys, closer to that $26,000, $27,000 level, I am going to be paying attention to the weekly money flow crossing into the red, but I won't be making all my decisions based off of that, right? What I will pay more attention to is this value area, right? Because the reason being, if we come down to this value area low, we can still technically put in a higher low to continue our uptrend in the macro to the upside. So, and this is basically in line. This is basically in line with what we've been looking at since we were ranging up here. We were looking for a breakdown out of this range to come test some lower prices before getting our next big leg up. So where I would expect that to happen is potentially if we come lower than where we are right now. Again, you want to make sure that you're watching the local levels, which would be, for me, coming down to the lower time frames, the local level for me right now is going to be this previous value area low at 28,670, right? This is going to be the level. If we come down to that level, put in another low, I would be looking for long confirmations to get a move to the upside. I'll actually go ahead and I will make this a blue box, right? Because the blue boxes are typically support. So let's go there. Boom. Support. And yeah, there you go, right? So basically looking for price to potentially take out these previous lows, stop everybody out who's long, which I will be one of those people getting stopped out, and then just going to test that value area low, looking for a long, and then potentially targeting the POC of the range. And then if we can continue up, I will look for a potential move up to the value area high. Simply playing the volume profiles. So if we stay within this range, I am just treating this value area as a typical range. I will be trading it as a typical range, right? Now, if we lose these levels, again, this box down here represents the levels that I just brought up. Actually, I think, what was it, on a lower time frame? I want to pull it from this impulse, right? So zoom out. There we go, right? I'll be looking at this golden pocket as well as the point of control. Actually, that's not the low that we pulled it from. I think I pulled it from that low, right? So just this general area. And again, guys, you want to pull your fibs because you can get a bounce off your fib, but really what I'm looking at for the most part is the volume profile, right? We now have another range here, right? This is another value area, right? So same thing, value area high, POC, value area low. If you break the value area high, you're looking to get to the POC, again, 28K, with confluence of the trend line and your golden pocket, right, depending on where you pull it from. It's not the most beautiful confluence with the golden pocket, if I'm totally honest with you guys. Like, even if you pull it from this impulse, you're kind of just in the middle. But that's basically where those levels are coming from, right? I'm basically just zooming out and looking at the logic of the volume profile. And then if I extend this, the levels will change very slightly. Oh, no, this is a different, sorry, this is the FEMEX chart, guys. But, so that's why that range is different. But coming on to your Bybit chart, that was the chart we were looking at right here. No, where is it? Was it right here? Yes, right? We're technically on the Bybit chart. This is the one that I generally look at recently. We've lost the value area high. We are now expecting to potentially get accepted into this value area low. So again, the logic of the volume profile is really what we're looking at. In simple terms, you lose the high, You could potentially bearishly retest, which is very interesting because this value area high, if we bearishly retest it, will be very, very close to our next short, or to our next area where we were looking for rejections or shorts, which is basically the value area low of this range, right? So let me pull that really quick. There you go, like right here, 29,740. If I come back to the Bybit chart, that value area high, which would be an area where I'd look for the lower high to come in, and the bearish retest, 29,900, right? So pretty close to that level, right? And these are going to change slightly depending on what exchange you're looking at, right? So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world or the most impossible thing to get a slight move up here in the short term, which I'll show you why that might be possible in a second. But this would be a big level to watch, right, for a rejection. And again, it is in line. It is in line with all the other levels that we were looking at. So, and I think I did, yeah, I turned off all these rectangles, right? So this is the, there you go. There's that rectangle I'm talking about. This is the next level of resistance we're looking for a potential rejection at, and it is very, 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 very close to where the value area high is right here. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Simply looking at this giant range, essentially. Whether you're looking at it as this giant range and then a potential move down, or if you're looking at it from this perspective, right, where you're looking at your giant macro. Let me just hide these again really quickly to clean things up. Come on. Is everything okay? How come I can't? Okay. That's, there we okay, I just can't, all right, this is not working. Nice. I'll do it this way. But whether you're looking at it from the perspective of one giant value area, like this chart, and you're looking at this as a bearish retest of the value area high and then a move to the POC, you could look at it like that, or you could look at it from this perspective where you're still in your old value area, and this is simply a retest of resistance, and then the level you're looking to come down to, obviously we have the previous value area low, which is more of a local-ish level, but then that next big box is the same level that we're looking at on the Bybit chart, that 28K level, to bring us below our value area high, straight to the POC. But this range is obviously different on this chart because this is the Bitstamp chart, not the Bybit chart. So that's basically it, guys. That's what we're looking at on Bitcoin. And again, like, I don't want to confuse people. Everything remains exactly the same. Nothing happened yesterday. We were basically just sitting down here. And I'm really not, I'm just holding my long, waiting to get stopped out and then look for a fresh entry down here at about 28,650, or come up to these prices around 29,750 or 29,800 for a potential rejection back to the downside. Now, looking at the lower time frames, let's zoom in a bit. Looking at the lower time frames, obviously, the 3-day money flow coming out, letting us know that the downtrend may continue. This is why I will be looking for shorts on the bounce, right? Because I know that with this money flow coming out, the downtrend's likely to continue. So if we get the move up, maybe my long plays out. I'm able to take profit there, close out my trade, and then catch the short back down. But moving on down to the 2-day, money flow back in the red, right? Money flows back in the red. Again, another bearish confirmation telling us that we might be safer shorting the lower highs rather than looking for moonshot longs, right? This is what's making me look for the shorts at the lower highs. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Mauser. No, that was supposed to be like, I don't know, like another ex-girlfriend, like my ex-girlfriend found her way to the UK type thing. Not, yeah. Yeah, Mauser, no, that was Kelly, Frankie's ex. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Stomp. Dang, man, you're on point, bro. You're on point. No, guys. Mrs. Candles, come on. Just get over here. Mrs. Candles is still here, guys. Mrs. Candles is still here. Yo, Mauser said, woo. Yeah. And Mrs. Candles just came in here and brought in these 50K balloons. But yeah, let's continue on here. But yeah, money flow coming out into the red here, guys, is indicative of that downtrend continuing. That's why we're looking for shorts at the lower highs. And if you look at the daily, our money flow is now crossing over into the red as well, which again indicates the same exact thing. So any bounce to the upside, I will be looking for shorts because money flow is calling for more downside. Now, Again, that doesn't mean I'm not looking for the longs, right? I am in a long right now, and I will look for another long down here, even if money flow's coming out, because I will catch that scalp up and then just look for the short on that lower high. So, taking a look, now why do I think we could get a bounce potentially? Number one, your 2-day VWAP is starting to roll up here. Once we print that green dot, likely going to give us some kind of a move up. Also, daily green dot is printing. This is likely to confirm in about an hour and a half. So that would be another indication that we could come up short term. But again, the general sentiment is that the money flow will only make this a lackluster bounce to the upside before putting in a lower high and continuing back down to potentially put in a lower low, whether that's at the previous value area low or down here, maybe at the POC of the previous range. Both are definitely in play. But I'm not interested in any longs until we come down to this blue box or this blue box for the most part, and then not interested in any shorts until we come up to this level, again, between 29.7 and 29.8. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, you guys are wild. This looks exactly like our last pump. 2-day pump, round off, goes sideways, and down for 8 to 10 weeks. Yeah, I mean, the money flow on the higher time frames would definitely indicate more downside. So, I wouldn't disagree with that. Definitely in play. Shout out to Swashbuckling Scallywag. That might be my favorite name. Shout out to Squashbuckling Scallywag. I have to say that whole name every single time. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me go through and just read the rest of these super chats, guys. But that's what we're looking at on Bitcoin for the most part. Again, nothing has really changed. If you saw the show yesterday, basically everything remains exactly the same, except for the fact that we showed this more macro range. And again, like, hopefully you guys see this, like, how this all makes sense, right? Like, you could be looking at one thing and looking to short one level on one chart, and then you look at another chart, pull a different range, and it all makes sense, right? So I would consider this pretty good confluence, right? Because if we do get that bounce to the upside, it would make sense to come up and bearishly retest the value area high, which just so happens to be right in that same area we're looking to potentially look for a rejection back down. And then now, because of the volume profile, you know to expect a visit potentially to that POC, which is, again, has multiple levels of confluence. So there you guys go. All right, let's go ahead and cover these let's go ahead and cover these super chats. Let me pull them up really, really, really quickly. Let's see. Okay. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Okay, so Daddy Zach said 1 out of 2. Way to name halfway. I thought it was like 1 out of 2 super chats. Halfway to name on the building. Congrats on 50K. You deserve everything coming your way. Shout out to Daddy Zach. I appreciate that. And yeah, guys, I think we're gonna wind up with our name on the building potentially. That might be fire. I'm actually gonna talk to Ben and TJ and see if we can, see if we could cheat. I feel like they probably they're gonna be like, no, you didn't win, and that makes sense, right? But I'm gonna try to get us in there. Yeah, but shout out to Daddy Zach. I appreciate you so much, bro. And I really appreciate you saying that, man. It means a lot. Shout out to Creighton C. Said, smash that like button for Frankie, guys. Look how much he gives back. Smash that like. Shout out to Creighton C. I love you, bro. Thank you so much for that super chat. And then Dave Digital coming in super quick with the $2 super chat says, Creighton Cray. Oh, Cray Cray. I like that. Cray Cray. Blame yourself and GTFU LFG. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dahal, welcome to the Hitman. What is going on, Dahal? Good to see you. And shout out to Mark Dutch. Said shout out to our mod, Rob the Crypto Snob, starting his new job Tuesday. We will probably see him less often. Cheers, amigo. Shout out to Mark Dutch. And shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Congrats, Rob. Shout out to Rob. We talked about this the other day. Shout out to Rob, man. Congratulations. And remember, Rob, you're a made man. So don't be, listen, we know that, if you got to do some stuff for the job, like, don't worry about us. You're a made man. You're a made man. Do what you got to do. We love you, and the Mafia stands behind you in this new job. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Rob. We love you, bro. All right, let's go back to the chat here, and let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Guys, how long have we been going for? Let me see here. All right, we've been going for about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take a look at spam your altcoins in chat. I'll take Rob's mod spot. Shout out to Hannah King. Shout out to Hannah King. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations in the 51K, Frankie. Shout out to Petrolhead. Did we hit 51? Hold up. Did we actually hit 51? Hold up. Hey. You guys know that song? How do you not know that song, right? All right, let's see here. Let's go to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. Oh, we hit 51K. Nobody tell Mrs. Candles. Nobody tell Mrs. Candles that the number's not right anymore. She's probably watching this. Love you. No, I'm kidding. Shout out for 51K, guys. Look at that. Unbelievable. We hit 51 really fast. Usually takes a little longer than that. But shout out to you guys for smashing that subscribe button. I'm not quitting, so stop fishing for my position. Whoa. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. That was super rhymey. Shout out to you, bro. I'm not quitting, so stop fishing for my position. Looks like, never mind. Looks like Rob's going for the opposition. Anyway, it was a corny rhyme. Let's see. Money Flow looks like it's coming out this weekend. Steven or Darren, Money Flow looks like it's coming out this weekend. Steven, I don't know what time frame you're referring to. Yeah, just cut the balloon into 2. I thought we were going to be able to do that, to be honest. Shout out to the Duke, says, you're the man. You're the man, bro. But we're going to take a look. I'm going to take a look at some random altcoins. If you guys want to put your altcoins in right now, I'll take a look at XRP, and then I will go ahead and yeah, I'll look at XRP, and then I'll look at a hey, shout out to Wolves. Yeah, we'll take a look. Okay, show ETH. We'll look at ETH, XRP, and one more alt. I'm just gonna pick it randomly out of the chat, and then we'll get right into the giveaways. Shout out to Cowboy. Crypto Cowboy says 100K incoming. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum, or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. Take a look at the 24-minute, and yeah, we are just finding resistance right now on the same place we were finding resistance before. Let's see. Hey, what's going on? Eric Bonici in the chat. Let's go. Let's see. What do we got? Theta, Render, Cass. Okay. Let's see. Just turn the 0 sideways. Let's go. Shout out to GF Burke. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, no. I ruined it, guys. I ruined it. I made it go higher. Anyway, taking a look at Ethereum, guys. Getting a bounce. Obviously, we did get a rejection right from our short level here. Got a little double top. Came back down. Found support on our support level. And then we came back up. We were now finding resistance here once again. Let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. Where's our volume profile at? There it is. I'm actually going to move this just a little bit. And then let's just zoom in here. Should we start fresh here? I kind of want to. Let me get rid of some of this noise, guys. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff here. Mrs. Candles in. Oh, did you see I messed up the. Oh, she's coming in to fix the balloon, guys. She's coming in to fix the balloon. Let me get rid of this fib, and I'm just going to clean this stuff up, guys. I'm actually going to get rid of this purple box, and I'm going to get, yeah. Okay, we're just going to start fresh here. Okay, so this is the volume profile we're looking at. I'm going to come to the 4 hour so it's a little easier to palette. And here we are, guys. What happened? And this is something we've been looking at for quite some time, right? You lost your value area low to the downside, right? You deviate from your value area low. What happens when you deviate from the value area low? Well, typically you look for a price to potentially get a move back up into your range, flip the value area low to support, and then move up towards your POC. This is where these levels came from. This is a big part of the reason why when we were all the way back here, right, and we were looking at saying, hey, we're back in the value area, we could get a move up, where would we expect to move? Well, we were looking to get a move to that point of control, right? So when you get price action moving forward, where are you going to look for that rejection? Right at your point of control, which is going to move as price action develops. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That was some mega thunder. But yeah, getting that move up. Boom. Look at you tap that POC. Just come up and tap that POC. This is why we were looking at this POC, but it wasn't just the point of control, guys. It was also the fact that we had a local golden pocket in this almost exact same level, and that's where we got the purple box from, right? So from here to here, that's why we were looking at that box. I don't just want to give you guys the levels. Did you just throw confetti at me, Mrs. Candles? Unbelievable. But it's not just a point of control. I want to show you guys what goes into these actual levels, right? So it was a golden pocket retracement level as well as a point of control. Come on, show some hand here. They want to see some hand. She's saying talk crypto. Shaking it for a real one. Let's go. Anyway. I just waiting for them to comment on DZ's fingernails. But anyway, guys, just with this purple, that's where this purple box came from, right? It's a 786 golden pocket retracement as well as our POC. But again, not to confuse things, guys, just simply looking at the volume profile. You want to understand how this works, right? You're just looking for a rip up into your POC. It's the most likely place for price to go. Now, where else can we expect Ethereum to go from here now that we're getting a rejection or another rejection? I'll just play through this price action. And then we came, right now we're just getting another boop right on this golden pocket, right? So since we have, wow, these menus are really messing me up on TradingView. With our test of the POC and our hold of support on the value area low, we could potentially assume that we may be able to get a move back up to our value area high of the range. Now, why is that? Why is it not that price has come back up to test this POC to make a lower low? Because you guys see me mention that often, right? Well, the reason is because if you look at your money flow here, at least on the 4-hour, you're smoothly coming to the upside, right? This would indicate that there isn't necessarily, at least in the short term, anything calling for a big downtrend to start, right? Come to the 3-hour, money flow creeping up on the 3-hour as well. This looks pretty good. Take a look at the 2-hour. You just crossed over into the green. Look at the 6-hour. Actually, I got to call it as I see it, guys. The 6-hour money flow looks horrific. Like, this looks bad. But you could be making a low here. That's the problem. But let's continue on. Let's look at the 5-hour. 5-hour money flow coming up. I would actually lean towards the 6-hour potentially making a low here and then continuing up. 8-hour money flow coming to the upside. Yeah, money flow for the most part is coming to the upside. So that is what's making me think that it's not likely that we're just going to hit this POC and then just nuke to the floor. I would actually anticipate, again, due to the laws of the volume profile, we could potentially hold the low, test the POC, get above the POC, and get a move up to that value area high coming in at about 1922. Now, no guarantees we get up there. I mean, I'm just going to be frank with you. Yeah, Mrs. Candles laughed. Get it? But that's kind of what I would be looking at for ETH, guys. 4-hour, looking at the 4-hour. VWAP cooling off, right? Not a guarantee that we just absolutely rip up to the top. VWAP is coming down, so I would actually expect a little bit of turbulence at this golden pocket POC. Maybe we bing-bong around a little bit, right? But eventually, you're expecting, a move up to your value area high based off of the money flow and the fact that you've gotten accepted back into your range. So that's what I look at on Ethereum, guys. I'll keep this one short and sweet because I don't want to overcomplicate it if the situation's not complicated, right? So there you go. And then if you wanted to go ahead and pull a fib, I would actually pull from here. Just underneath us, guys, we do have a golden pocket and a 786 down here at about 1780, which I would also keep an eye on. And then I would also draw this out as some support from the value area low to the golden pocket right about here. Boom. Just move this over, clean it up a bit. So yeah, like this is, that's actually technically what we bounce off of when we deviated from the value area low. So if we come back down, looking for support in the blue box, but again, based off money flow, I do think whether we bing bong around in here, I do think you can potentially, based off the volume profile, make a move up towards your value area high. However, it's not all butterflies and rainbows, guys. 2-day money flow coming out. 3-day money flow coming out. Daily money flow crossing over into the red. This would indicate to me that my bias should be that we get a bounce up here, even if we come to the value area high. Well, because of the way money flow looks on the higher time frames, we could potentially get a rejection at the value area high to put in a lower high on the higher time frames. I feel like I just said the word high like 46 times. But if you pull your fib here, it's a pretty big deviation from the range, right, to put in that. So I would actually also watch this level, right? So I would be looking for a potential lower high to come in at our value area high, as well as this golden pocket retracement level. Now, if we come down to a lower time frame, I'd like to pull a little bit more of a local fib, excuse me, from here to the low. I don't know. Yeah, the 786 is in confluence with that as well. So that's kind of what I would look for if we get a move up. So even if you get all the way up to your range high, you could still put that lower high in on your higher time frames to continue back down and put in a lower low, which would fall in and agree with our thesis that the higher time frame money flow is coming out and the downtrend is likely to continue. So there you go. And then that 786 will be a decent level to watch at about 1782. Shout out to Sarah, said happy 50th, Frankie. I look pretty good for 50, right? Like, not bad. Like, I don't look super young, but I also don't look super old, right? Oh, Mrs. Candle said Lifer's in here. Hold up. Oh, hey, hold up. Shout out to Crypto Lifer, said this. Yo, Lifer. Shout out to Lifer, yo. Says this guy's the sexiest TA guy in the game. Coming from the sexiest TA guy in the game. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. I appreciate that super chat, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Lifer. Yeah, show Lifer some love in the chat, guys. Let's go. Shout out to yo, Lifer, you got a shout out. Someone in here was shouting you out. Let's go. Yeah, show Lifer some love, guys. Go check out Lifer's channel. He's got some really good content. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hopefully he's still here. Guys, if Lifer is not here, go let him know I did see the super chat. He probably like came in. He's like, this guy's not even looking at chat. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. I love you, bro. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Sammy Cup and Handy. Let's go. Shout out. Actually, speaking of Sammy Cup and Handy, guys, look at the Head and Shoulders. Look at this Head and Shoulders. This is like, oh, you can't see it. Look at that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I feel like every time I see a cup and handle or Head and Shoulders, I always think of Lifer for some reason. Yeah, let's go. Shout out to James Armstrong. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. BTC to the moon. Skull Cruncher. Let's go. I like that name. All right, let's continue on here. Shout out to Lifer. Dang, man, I think he left. Somebody let him know that we saw him, and we said, what's up? But, yeah, that's what I'd be looking at on ETH, guys. Look at that confluence with your 786 value area high. So, yeah, if we get past this POC, that's where I would be looking for a rejection for sure, right? It would actually be between the value area high, 786, and the golden pocket. This is what I would look at. Boom. I feel good about that, right? So we get above here, and we don't nuke from here. I would look for the short up here, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead, and we're going to move on to the altcoins, which I know Rob the Crypto Snob was absolutely on point posting, but I just missed it. Let's go. Hannah King said, I'm bullish on a Frankie Candles Crypto Lifer collab. I would be bullish on that as well. ETH, XRP, and ADA. Thank you, Mrs. Candles. Appreciate you. There we go. I think we do have a lot of giveaways to do. Okay, so let's take a look at XRP really quickly, guys. Nothing has changed here, right? This has been the same for the past, since we basically got the big move to the upside. My sentiment on XRP has remained the same. Last time we looked at XRP, we were talking about potentially, or not potentially, but we were talking about if we were able to hold above this 70-cent level, which is our value area low of the range, that we would likely come up to the POC, which was coming in at 71 cents. And obviously, we got a little bit beyond that to about 73 cents. But we are holding support on the value area low, which is a somewhat of a decent sign. Came up to the POC. If we can get above that POC, I would look for a potential move up to this golden pocket. Coming in, actually, this POC moved, guys. This POC used to be here at 75 cents. So if we go back into bar replay mode real quick, you'll see the POC will move, and there it is. You can't even see it because it's within that purple box, right? So this is actually where we were looking for price to potentially go. If we were able to hold, flip this value area low to support, we were looking for a potential move up to 75 cents or 74.85 to revisit that point of control. But as time had gone on, we did hold the value area low. We did come up. However, our point of control has moved down now. So it doesn't change the fact that we have the golden pocket there, which we could also get a rejection from. But in my opinion, it does take a little bit away from the assurance that we will make it up there, right? Because now we don't have the POC up here acting as a magnet trying to suck price up to it. But, now POC is down here, right? So price might, price always gets magnetized to the POC for the most part. It hunts out that POC. So I would be careful. So I would feel less likely that we get up there now because now we basically held on the low, which is what we were looking for, and we're looking for a move to the POC, but we already got the move to the POC now because it moved. POC literally dropped down. So we got what we were looking for, but the POC moved, so it wasn't as big of a move as we were hoping. And there's just no way to really predict that, right? So right now, we are just stuck underneath this POC. If we can flip it, I will say, if we can flip that point of control, you do have a little bit of a fall off in volume until this area right here, right? So I would actually look at this as a potential bounce into this purple box. So again, we're not expecting to get sucked up here because the POC is here, but once you get above the POC, you're looking to begin your journey to the value area high, which as of right now is living up here at about 79 cents, almost 80 cents, right? Well, not really almost 80, but about 70 cents. So let me move this level. There we go. And there we go. So if you get above that POC, I would look for a potential bounce into the golden pocket. A little bit of a fall off in volume here. And again, I would extend this to the shelf of volume. But that's basically the next stop I would look at on our journey to the POC. It's just simple POC value area stuff. You flip the POC, come up to the value area high, but you're going to likely get turbulence here. If you can get above this high volume node, I would look to come up and test these levels. You got to be careful because you have your 786 up here. This would be, depending on the money flow, which we're going to look at in a second, if the money flow in the higher time frames is coming out, guys, I would probably feel more comfortable looking for a potential short position here or a potential short position from here, the golden pocket or the 786 retracement. But let's go ahead and check that. Let's check that money flow. 12-hour money flow. Looking for the red dot on the 12-hour. Let's take a look at the daily. Money flow coming out on the daily, but your VWAP is coming up. You're getting a little bit rejected there, but this will likely come up soon, which could give you a local bounce. But overall, money flow coming out on the daily. Money flow coming out on the 2-day as well, crossing over into the red. And your 3-day is also coming out, looking very similar to Bitcoin, especially with that 2-day money flow crossing into the red. I would be looking for a, if we do get a pump up, again, because of that money flow, I would be very cautious around these resistance levels, specifically the golden pocket and the 786. If you could flip the 786, I would look for a move up to your value area high. Again, getting very close to 80 cents. So that is what I would generally be looking for. You got to flip that 786 if you want to hit the value area high. Hasta pasta, Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles was just like hanging out in here. I don't know. I feel like she's plotting something. All right, let's see. Jerry Long said the most famous hand in all the interwebs. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Aquanaut, said, I made my first $5 from using volume profiles. Thanks for the sauce. Frankie, thanks for being selfless and caring. Shout out to Aquanaut. I will always care, guys. We'll never get up here and just recklessly shout out price predictions and recklessly tell people to go long 100x. Never in my life would I ever do that. But shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for appreciating me. All right, let's continue on. Let's see. Bada boom. Ding ding, Dave. Oh God, is Dave about to fight somebody? Sorry guys, I'm just scrolling to see if Lifer was indeed here. Oh, hey, shout out to Creighton C said, look, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no ish to do. Yo, butt is gonna smash that like. 420 Mafia. Shout out to Creighton C. Thank you for being the like police of this channel, bro. I appreciate you. And I don't think if it wasn't for you, bro, I don't know if we'd get people to smash that like button, guys. So smash that like button because you don't want to piss off Creighton. He is the like police. Oh my God, Creighton C. What a G. Shout out to Patrick Leishman. But let's go ahead and continue on, guys. Jerome says VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. Let's go. Let's see. Congrats on 20. Oh, is that how much we needed to get to 51. Is that what happened? 20. Woo! Wait, what happened? Did we lose all our subs? Yo, what is going on? Interesting. Yeah, I'm lost. No. Okay, shout out to Dave Digital. I have no idea what's going on. Now 50. I don't know what is going on. Congrats on 20 subs. What is going on right now? Now congrats on 50. What is Yo. Yo. Are you coming in here to tell me what they're talking about? Yo, you guys are funny. Yo, you guys are literally my humor. Like, you guys have my type of humor. You guys are really funny. The balloons are rotating behind you. Shout out to Elionics. Yeah, that is hilarious. You guys are funny. Shout out to Akira Project. Yo. All right. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at Ethereum. Or, no, we already looked at Ethereum. ADA. What was the other one? It's Friday, guys. It feels like Friday. I'm not going to lie. Bitcoin's boring. It feels like Friday. Thank you, Mrs. Candles. What is it? No, not the day of the week. The coins. Okay, ADA. This is going to be the last altcoin, guys. And again, I mean, here we are. Oh, no. Okay, we might be able to get out of here a little bit early, guys. Me and Mrs. Candles never celebrated our anniversary. You might ask, how long have you been with Mrs. Candles? And why didn't you celebrate your anniversary? And I would tell you, we've been together for... Ooh, I put myself on the spot here. Mrs. Candles is in the room. We've been together, guys, for a long time. Let me see you guys guess in chat how long me and Mrs. Candles have been together. Yeah, let me see. I'm curious to see what you guys think because we're not married, which makes me think that you guys would probably guess kind of low rather than high. Let's see. 15 years. That's okay. 6, 5, 7, 11, 10. Okay. 7, 12. I'm not going to lie. I feel like more people are closer than further. I feel like everyone was going to say 1 to 2 years. All right. Well, we'll let Mrs. Candles go in there and let you guys know which one's right. And, yeah, it'll be great. And then we'll know for sure. But, yeah, I don't want to I got to get back to the TA, guys. So Mrs. Candles will answer you in the chat right now. But, yeah, I would answer, but it's just too long for me to type, and I would have to get back to the charts anyway. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging. 10 yeah, Melissa said 10-year plan. Smooth, Frank. You got out of that nicely. Gary, what do you mean? Got out of what? I don't know what you're talking about, Gary, but I'm sure whatever you're saying is not a thing. I don't know what it is. But anyway, coming out here, taking a look at Cardano, guys, actually in a very similar – I'm kidding, guys. Okay, I will literally catch flack for this if I don't answer. So I'm just going to answer here. I did. I answered. There we go. Now we're all off on the TA, guys. Now we're so behind on the TA. We're going to not be able to end early. This is all your fault, Mrs. Candles. Yo, Wolf said close one. That was yo. Oh, God. Yo, Hodl Crypto said rut-roll. I'm just kidding, guys. I know. I'm just joking. But anyway, I don't know. I should have just said it out loud. But anyway, yeah, we've been together for 8 years, guys, and Mrs. Candles was in New York. 7 years. Anyway, 8 years a good time. Yeah, hey, shout out FB, get money. Let's go. But anyway, guys, we never celebrated our anniversary. 7 years. No, it's been 8 years, guys. 7 years. Anyway, we didn't celebrate our anniversary because Mrs. Candles was in New York, guys. So, Mrs. Candles, we should go on and celebrate our anniversary tonight if I end early. But now that Mrs. Candles made me guess, yeah, shout out to Hodl Crypto. I don't know. She's saying 7. I say 8. Put a ring on it, Wayne C. Let's go. Most marriages don't last that long. I actually think that's probably a true metric. That's probably not an exaggeration. Hey, shout out to Brent. Yo, Brent, you're my man, dude. I'm pinning that comment. That's for sure. Mrs. Candles, go check that pinned comment. Lucky gal. I'm just kidding, guys. Mrs. Candles is 100% my better half. The OG dog in the house, Crypto Burger, said, doing only good every day for the digital online global community. Much love to the Shiba and XRP family. Woof, woof. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Crypto Burger. We appreciate you, bro. Yeah, shout out to Creighton C. Said, Dave, Creighton C says, stream's over. Go celebrate. Dave Digital said, you're an ace. Money sign, money sign. That sounds like a good thing, Dave. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to Dave Digital. Oh my God, yeah, Mrs. Candles. We got a lot of advertisements. We'll probably see him again today of breast pumps yesterday when we were doing the giveaway. Yeah, 8 years and no kid. Shout out to you guys. Oh, Mrs. Candles got a membership. Mrs. Candles, welcome to the Candle Mafia. But guys, let me bang out what? Yeah, let me bang out Cardano real quick, and then we'll get to the giveaways and have some fun. But very similar situation as Ethereum, guys, or Ethereum as your grandmother might call it. Deviation from the value area low. Flip the value area low to support, right to the POC, back down, right back to the POC. Money flow coming up generally, red dot on your 3-hour printing. So very similar to Ethereum. I would expect some kind of bing bong and around up here or down here. But eventually, with money flow coming up, it doesn't look too bad. I do think if you get above this POC, you could make a run for your value area high, coming in at about 32 cents. However, I would watch this golden pocket. You do have, your 786. Let me see where this is pulled from. Yeah, from the high to the low. Yeah, so your rejection area for me would, for the most part, be right here between the golden pocket and the 786. And if you get above that POC, I would look for a run towards the value area high, but just be careful of that golden pocket. And then if you deviate into that 786, might be a decent place to look for a short. Only reason I say that is because if we come up to the higher time frames, 3-day money flow is coming out, 2-day money flow back in the red, daily money flow crossing back over into the red. So basically the same sentiment as Bitcoin, right? You got the green dot on the daily. Nice little trigger wave here, to be honest with you. So we could see a move up here into that value area high, but because of our money flow coming into the red, I would look to short the lower high back to the downside. So locally, I do think we can continue to come up on a lot of this stuff, guys, just a little bit, potentially. But if we do get that big move up with the money flow on the higher time frames and the way it looks, I would expect those to get rejected pretty hard and then make another low. So there you go, guys. Pretty quick and dirty on ADA. Mrs. Candles, your job is coming up. Oh, she's leaving. She tried to walk out. She knew the giveaways were coming and she left. Let's see. Shout out to Dave Digital. Says, whose swimmers don't swim? Shout out to Dave Digital, LWC. No, Dave, that is not. I think I get what you're saying. That is not the reason. But that's pretty funny. Date night, let's go. Let's see. Isn't that for scalpers? Not 100% sure. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else. Let's see. Okay, Crypto Bear Baker says link to the giveaway. Rob the Crypto Snob or Tony D, if you guys can update him and let him know how to get in there. But, guys, I think that is all the time we're going to have for tonight's live stream. So let's go ahead and pull up that picker wheel. Should we use an incognito tab so we don't see a bunch of baby ads? Let's see. I don't even know if that'll work. All right, so here we go. Yeah, guys, what is going on with this? This is the non-incognito tab. Yo, this is weird. Preserve your baby's newborn. What is that even? Why? I'm not even having a baby, yo. What the heck? Anyway, I guess we'll just use this anyway. All right, how many spins do we have? How many likes do we got up in here? Smash that like button. It's not too late. Smash it for Creighton C, if anything. 372 likes. It's going to be 3 spins. If we get 400 likes, I will go ahead and spin it another time. Why can't I get rid of the baby ads? I can get rid of all the other ads except for the baby ads. What would you guys do if I just popped up with a baby randomly and I was like, this is my kid, guys? They're like, what the heck? Yeah, we do have a lot of babies in our life. As you guys know, I am a new uncle, Frankie the Funkle. Yeah, lots of people having babies. You forgot to spin the wheel after your podcast with Tino. I don't know. Shout out to Rob. I don't know why. I think they figured out what I laugh at, and they just know how to say stuff to make me laugh. So 5 spins for yesterday's 500 likes. Okay, so we got 5. All right, so we'll do 10 spins. We'll do 10 spins. Someone's Googling baby stuff. How do you know who's been using Google on your network? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Mrs. Candles is just like browsing babies. I don't know. Guys, we see a baby in a restaurant or something in a booth, and like I'm walking past, and like Mrs. Candle's trying to touch these people's baby. I gotta pull her away. I'm like, no. Mrs. Candle's like, this is not your kid. You can't just touch random people's babies. She's like, it's so cute though, and I'm like, I don't care. Call the cops on this girl. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. She does do that. Little Frankie, shout out to FB, get money. AI is watching. Como se comas in the chat. What is going on, bro? Shout out to Wayne C. Thank you. Says, congrats, Frankie. I assume you mean on 50K, not a baby. You need to use your own VPN links and get one. Ooh, interesting. Got the baby fever. Oh, no, she's gone baby crazy. It's actually funny, guys. Like, I feel like she's always been baby crazy, and then the second I'm like, I think I want a baby too now. And she's like, whoa, calm down. I'm too young. Never mind, guys. She wants a baby. Go get her one. Shout out to V-Slim. Def use a VPN, bro. Yeah, maybe I should go ahead and hit up Nord right now and just turn it on. All right, let's see. Yo, you guys are out of control. Let's go. Do you eventually? Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want kids. Yeah, I definitely want kids. I'd probably want like 2 kids, maybe 3. I wouldn't want more than 3, I don't think. 2 kids would be nice, preferably a girl and a boy, preferably the boy being older, like maybe a boy and then 3 years later a girl, which means 2 years later, I don't know, just like a little older so he could protect her. But now that the universe knows that's what I want, I'll probably have 2 girls and then try for the boy and then just get a 3rd girl. Wait, we're having a baby? Shout out to Dave Digital. No, Mrs. Candles is over it. She said, yeah, see, that's what I said. Once I started talking about babies, she's like, nope, we're not doing babies. No. And I'm like, what the heck? She says I'm too young. She said she's too young. I'm not. Mrs. Candles is younger than me, guys. She's not that much younger than me. 21. GF Burke says 21. Babies are overrated. Maybe just 3. Okay, I like that. Swashbuckle and Scallywag. I love that name. All right, let's get this next spin in. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah. They told me to turn the 0 sideways to make a 1. That's pretty funny. 10 babies. Oh, boy. After 2, I got fixed. Yeah, at Crimson. Yo, Crimson's girlfriend. Hold up. Yeah, that is. Crimson's girlfriend? Yeah, the real one. Oh, my God. Shout out to Crimson's girlfriend. It's really her and not him. It's like actually her. Shout out to Crimson's girlfriend. Let's go. When is the meetup? FB get money. I think Baby Candles. Let's go, Martin Hanna. Let's go. Baby Candles. Let's go. It will be epic. Like it's going to be decked out in candle gear, guys, for sure. If someone tuned in right now, they would think that I just announced I was having a baby. We're not having a baby. But when I do have a baby one day, it's going to be decked out in candle gear, guys. Last spin. Shout out to Rob. Honestly, Rob is like the word of reason, I feel like. Like, hey, I know we're having it. Frankie's ex, God. I can't. Shout out to my ex. Guys, if one of my exes is actually watching this, she's going to be like, why is he shouting me out? Shout out to my ex. Thank you for gifting the Candle Mafia 5 Frankie Candles memberships. And, hey, Kelly, look at us now. Look at us now. The Candle Mafia is bigger than ever. You said my YouTube channel would never go anywhere. And then I found the real Mrs. Candles, and she believed in me. And now look at us. I'm holding DZ's hand, Mrs. Candles' hand, the real Mrs. Candles' hand. Shout out to my ex. Let's go. Oh, God. Too good. Too good. Shout out to Dave Digital said, take your shoes off. What? Shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to Dave. I want to see Dave, like, I don't know if he's on his phone or a computer, but I want to see, like, I always picture what's going on the other end of the screen. And, like, I know what Dave Digital looks like, but I just picture, like, what everyone looks like. Like, is he sending this stuff, like, just straight-faced? Is he sending this stuff and cracking up? Is he sending this stuff straight-faced and then I read it and then he laughs? I always wonder. But shout out to Dave Digital. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see. When you get your Neuralink, imagine the spam ads you'll get direct into your brain. Babies, babies, babies. Oh, God. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I am really torn on that, to be honest. Maybe me and Tino, if he does it, we'll do it together. But I don't know. I am kind of torn on that stuff, to be 100% honest with you guys, because I am like a technology nerd. I like the newest technology. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of a tech nerd, but, so it's like kind of goes against my nature to not get a Neuralink, but it also goes against my nature to get it because that's definitely the quickest way to a dystopia for sure. All right, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and call these winners. Dave just says, I just scream things out. Shout out to Dave. We love you, bro. The sauce every day, that's all we need. Let's go. Okay. 36 giveaways, 2 weeks. Yep. So we'll pick 12 winners for 3. Yeah, let's go. I like it, Rob. I like it. Hey, Rob, you're the boss. I mean, you're really the boss, right? You're the giveaway man. But yeah, I like that. I like that. All from, oh yeah, I guess, yeah, Rob, do we have a specific video or do we just pick one? I think that we changed to just picking random videos, but I will let Rob confirm that. The 5 balloon was backwards, so I almost thought it was your 20th birthday. Let's go. I could pass for 20? I'm down, bro. I'm down. All right. I just need, let's see what Rob says. If it helps with an illness, get it. Just for shisk and gigs. Shisk and giggles. And I'll remove it personally. Shout out to Crane C. How do we join the giveaways? Great impulsions. It's very small text. I thought that was an I. Yeah, shout out to Greater Impulsions to join the giveaway. Well, Rob just click that link that Rob just posted. Rob the Crypto Snob just posted. Click that. Leave a like and a comment on the video. I recommend you watch the video, but we can't track that technically. So you just gotta like and comment to get entered into the giveaway. But I will give you a few seconds, bro. So go click that, go join, and then I will go ahead and grab the link so your entry can get in there. Shout out to FB Get Money. I wonder what the FB stands for. Facebook Get Money? That doesn't really make sense. Fondle Books Get Money? Foreign Body Get Money? Fun Boys? They thought I was going to say it. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I know what it means. Let's go. All right. Fib. Yo. PF Get Money. Pull Fibs Get Money. Ooh, I like that. That's Pull Fibs Get Money. Wear the 0 like a floaty. Fine.
Don't wreck it.
Oh, no, I'll fit in that.
You're not fitting in that.
I love you for this, Dave. All right, here we go, guys. Shout out to Thesis himself. Shout out to Thesis himself. Thank you for the super chat. Real quick, Thesis, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that I went back in the super chats from last night's stream. I don't know if it was last night or during the 50K stream, bro. I think I missed one of your super chats. I apologize about that, bro. I hate missing super chats. I hate when people spend money to say something and I miss it. I'm sorry. But I think I did miss one. But Thesis says, Minnesota State Trooper left his squad car running next to me at the gas station. Should I hop in the passenger seat and take a pic for the Discord? No way. No, I advise you against that, Thesis. I would say don't do it. But if someone else convinced you to do it, it would definitely be hilarious. But also, don't get arrested or anything. Shout out to Thesis himself. Probably a bad idea, but that would be legendary. Tony has a real question. What's the question? How are they aware? How is he aware that he won? How are they aware that they won if they haven't reached out? Like, how do you know he knows he won if you didn't talk to him? Oh, that's hard. Oh, they were in the stream. Oh, wait. So they saw in the stream, but they didn't claim it yet?
Ooh, this is a hard one.
I'll say this. If it was for the 1 ETH, I would say we'll pick another one. That's a real question. Jonas says a real question. You're going to open the door and the K9's going to come out. Let's go. Yo, shout out to Thesis, bro. Bybit's giving away 6 million. That's crazy. But yeah, if it was, I'll say this. Tony, let's give them. All right, Mrs. Candle said they still win. If it was for the 1 ETH, I would say call a different winner. But for the yeah. I don't know. Tony D, you can make the call on that. I think it's the rule is they claim it by right now or they don't get it. But it's like he knows. They know. I don't know. That's a hard one.
I said if that's the rule, that's the rule.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's for $100 in ADA. Yeah, I mean, the rule is the rule, and the facts are the facts. When the cheese jar opens, you gotta pay the tax. I don't know if our audience is like that demographic, but if you get it, you get it. Very hard. That's why I asked you. I mean, here's the thing. I tend to be like, listen, if he knows, he knows, and give him an extra day. Give him 1 extra day. If not, hearing Mrs. Candle's laugh in the background is killing me. Now I'm hungry. Who is Yo, Daddy Zach said, who is it? Let's shame him. Yeah.
Maybe they can't figure it out.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Tony, do this. Reach out to them if you haven't already. Reach out to them and let them know that they have like make an attempt maybe if we know who it is, make an attempt to get them in here because the rule is if you don't the cheese tax, let's go. Shout out to Sarah. Sarah knows. So yeah, reach out to them and if they don't answer, be like, hey man, you got like 5 minutes. We'll pull him last. And if they don't answer, then we'll just pull a new winner. I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a real hard one. But either way, if he doesn't claim, we can always throw this one in next week's giveaway. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Okay. And
13, we gotta start rolling. Let's go. Rob's gonna start yelling at you.
okay. Yo, Mrs. Candles is a riot right now. Mrs. Candles is on one. All right, let's see here. Can Ethereum make you a millionaire? I mean, it definitely can, depending on how much of it you could buy.
Take it off.
What stupid thing? It's kind of comfortable. I'm not going to lie.
You need to take it off right now.
All right, I'll take it off in a second. Oh, my God. I got a dog commercial here. They know about the cheese tax. Okay, I got to take this thing off. Woo. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Okay, here we go. Remove. Where's what?
Captain Kirk is here.
Oh, shout out to Captain Kirk. What is going on? All right, let's see. Filter duplicate users. Bada boom. 9 plus 9, 762. There's so many comments on this video. There's 500 limited. I wonder if that's the limit. 500 unique. Interesting. That's got to be the most comments we ever got. All right, here we go, guys. 378 people in chat. Smack that like button, and here we go to give away small bags of ADA. These are not $100 bags. These are regular bags of ADA. How many do we have? 13? 12? All right, here we go. Mrs. Candles is keeping track. Winner number 1, who's it going to be? I saw Mark Dutch in there. Mr. Blake, let's go. Shout out to Mr. Blake. Said I commented on this, right? Well, if I didn't, I did just now. Love the Mafia, and the Mafia loves you back, Mr. Blake. You're getting some Cardano. Head to that free Discord. Go to the Help Center, and then the giveaway section, and claim your giveaway. Mrs. Candles giving me a weird look.
Was I in frame? I can't tell.
Yeah, I think you just showed your whole face.
No.
Oh, Dave, dude. Yo, Dave Digital, let's go. Bing bong. Shout out to Dave Digital. You deserve this, bro. You deserve this. You deserve to win all the giveaways, bro. None of that money went anywhere I wanted it to go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Let's go. Dave D in the house. Give him some ADA. Let's go. No way is Dave Digital not here. How is he not the first one commenting? There's no chance. No way. No way Dave is not here. Yo, no way Dave wins a giveaway and left 5 seconds before it. Let's go, Dave. Let's go, Dave. No way. He's got to be trolling. He's going to pop up somewhere. Shout out to Dave Digital. Well, Dave, if you can hear me, bro, congratulations. You 100% deserve this. I appreciate you for being here, bro. And, yeah, enjoy your free ADA, bro. Congrats. You deserve it, bro. Lucho, Lucho, Lucho. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Here we go. Winner number 1, or number 15, I guess. Number 3, Chris Postal. Shout out to Chris Postal, LFG. More like, oh, there he is. Dave Digital says, who, me? Couldn't be. I tried to rhyme again, guys. It just didn't work. Hit him on the Discord. We'll see. There he is. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Congrats, bro. You deserve it. We got Chris Postal getting a bag of ADA. Says LFG. I say ADA in your... I can't rhyme, guys. I'm not a rhymer. Dave D. 1 ADA, bro. Let's go. Oh, my God. Someone said no, Dave, the other one. All right. Shout out to Chris Postal. Hit that Discord. Get your free Cardano, my man. Let's go. This episode is brought to you by Egg. Oh, you guys can't see it. There's an Eggo Waffle commercial underneath here. TC pulled the plug on the camera. Is it? Oh, no. What DZ did, what Mrs. Candles did was turn off the fan she does it every time, guys. This is Mrs. Candles' problem. This is Mrs. Candles' fault. It's you got to turn it off and you got to turn the fan on. Darren Myers, not to be confused with Darren Does Things, says, great video, Frankie. Great sauce, as usual. Shout out to Darren. I appreciate you, bro. And thank you for being here. And we're going to give you a free bag of ADA, so hit that free Discord, go to the Help Center, and claim your free prize. Let's go. I don't know what winner number this is, but here we go. Benjamin Evans, or as some people like to call him, Bevins, says, fire sauce, as always. Well, Ben, I appreciate you for watching the content. We're going to give you a free bag of ADA. And you won on a very special day, bro. You won on the day that Dave Digital won. And that's just a thing to remember. Yo, okay, I'll just show the full screen for now until the camera turns back on. Somebody said, why is it green? Somebody said this went from a live stream to a blind stream. That was good, bro. That was good. Oh, shout out to Benjamin Evans. We're going to give you some. That was so funny. We're going to give you some Cardano, bro. Hit that free Discord and get your free bag. Thank you for being here. I know Mrs. Candles doesn't want to be on screen, but she is bringing the entertainment in the background. Yo, shout out to DSV. Yeah. Should we make Mrs. Candles like a background character? Like she doesn't show her face, but she's just there. Yo, I'm going to come on one day with like a full nebulizer. All right, here we go. Winner number, hopefully Mrs. Candles knows. No problem, Ben. You deserve it, bro. Shout out to Lloyd, Roger, Spencer, CandleMafia for life. Well, Lloyd, some people call him Lloyd. I call him Loyal. Anyway, shout out to you, bro. We're going to give you a free bag of ADA. I'm pointing into the camera like you can see me, but you can't. But shout out to you, bro. Thank you for the support, and congrats on getting that free bag of Cardano. I love the chaos right now. Shout out to Crespo Crypto. Thank you for being here, bro. But, yeah, this is a complete chaotic stream. Like I said, Bitcoin is boring. Lloyd is number 6. Shout out to Tyler Durden. Like, can you get mods that are more on point? I don't think so. Well, Mrs. Candles, you did quit your position for like a month or 2, and I had to do it for you. So I don't know if you're loyal, but the camera is back on. All right, let's see if we can fix it. Let's see. A little bada boom, a little bada bing, a little push and hold here, and then a little thing like this, and then you do this, and bing bang, we're back, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Theophile. Virgin. That's a. I don't even. Mrs. Candle, say it. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, I know. I'm afraid to. Well, shout out to Theo. I'm just gonna call him Theo, because I'm nervous to try to just fully pronounce that quickly. But he says shout out from Italy, so shout out from Italia. I appreciate you for watching the content, and yeah, you're getting a free bag of Ada, my man or girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching the content. Get that free bag of Ada. Go to the free Discord. Link in the description down below. And then, yeah, go to the Help Center and claim your prize. There's literally a button that says, I recently won a giveaway. And just click that, and then you'll get in touch with our mods. All right, here we go. Next winner. Who's it going to be? Number 8. Let's go. Oh, Judges? Yeah, you're right. Yep, can't win on the same video. Chris Postal, I'm sorry, brother. If we pulled it from a second video, it would be able to win twice, but I believe Rob will confirm. Rob will confirm in the chat, but I do believe that you can only win one time on each video. But your name is tracked in case that's not the case. But nope, one per video. Thank you, Tyler. Shout out to Captain Kirk. Said Frankie can't believe you just said you're not sure if she's loyal to the Mafia or not. Well. Well, no, she's loyal to me, not loyal to the Mafia, though. Do you guys remember that month or a month and a half when I had to track the giveaways? It didn't go very well. And, yeah, she just quit on us. Well, she came back. She came begging for her job back. All right, let's see. One win per video. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Rob. And Frankie's in the doghouse now. Shout out to Captain. Oh, let's go. Let's see. Shout out to my ex. Yeah. Oh, Captain. I did get your text message. I will answer you. Things have been wild. But I will answer you. I did see you. I will answer you. Shout out to Miguel, or as some people call him, Miguel. Caballero. Shout out to you, bro. Said just here from the live. Well, Miguel. F around, come on the live, and wind up winning a free bag of Ada. That's how we roll in the Mafia. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for leaving that comment on the video, and thank you for showing support. We're gonna give you literally give you free money. So hit that free Discord, go to the Help Center, and get your free bag of Cardano. Hopefully you don't hate Cardano. Saw the other TJ in there. Oh, Ben Frank, our boy. Congratulations, Mr. Franklin. Says. Bing mother effing bong. I could say that technically. Make me a millionaire, ETH. Let's get it. Appreciate the video, Frankie, to the moon. Well, hey, Ben, if ETH doesn't make you a millionaire, we're going to help Cardano potentially be that backup plan for you, and we're going to give you a free bag. So shout out to you, bro. Hit that free Discord, go to the Help Center, and claim your free giveaway. Yo, I'm going to get banned from my own live stream. Oh, DSV says, Frankie, where's the Help Center in the Discord? Well, DSV, you're asking the wrong guy. Because as you guys know, I couldn't find it yesterday.
You're really messing things up.
What do you mean?
You gotta click the button.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not ready yet. Oh, guys, Mrs. Candle's trying to boss me around now on my own show. Mrs. Candle's, give him a hard time tonight. I support it. Oh, God. Mrs. Candles and Captain Kirk just teaming up.
Come on,
Here we go. Winner number 10. We got 2 more after this. Who's it going to be? Shawnee. Why did I say Shawnee? Why did I say Shawnee? I just saw the Y, the Sean and the Y. Sean Linden, what is going on, bro? Says, thanks for the updates. Shout out to Sean Linden. I appreciate you leaving a comment and a like on the video. Thank you so much, bro. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Thank you for supporting. We're going to give you literally free money. I don't know anyone else who pays their, I'm sure other people do it, but we literally pay people to watch these videos. So shout out to you, bro. Hit that Discord. Try to find the Help Center. I can't help you find the Help Center, but go find the Help Center in the free Discord and get your free pack of Ada. I think it's at the top. Sure it is. Continuing on. Wait, what did I say? I said Linden with an N? I'm just, like, not looking at the word. I'm just, like, glancing at it and just saying what I think it looks like. Yo, it's so funny, bro. Oh, God. Remember when, reminds me of when Helsa laughs in the background on Eric Crown's live streams. Oh, God. Shout out to Eric Crown. I actually, I don't think I've seen his content. I hear people talk about him a lot. I should check him out. Mrs. Candles is the real MVP, allowing Frankie to spend so much time with the Mafia. Shout out to my ex. No, that's who said it. Shout out to my ex. I miss you so much. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, see, yeah, you're right. Shout out to my ex. You're right. You're totally right. They're trying to take over the Mafia, guys. All right, shout out to Sean Linden. I don't. How would you say that? Iden. All right, next winner. Shout out to Sean. I appreciate you, bro. Hit that free Discord to get your free bag. And here we go. Oh, God. Mountain Man, let's go. Saucy, great video, Frankie. LFG. Shout out to Mountain Man. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the Mafia, and thank you for being here for so long, bro. I know you've been here for a while. And shout out to you. Go hit that free Discord and get your free bag of Ada. And, guys, with all that being said, mine yours says congrats on 50K. That's it. That was 12, no?
11, but you only have 13 to go. You have to do 13.
What, how many do we have? Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to rug the giveaways. I'm definitely getting fired.
Wait for Tyler. I think so.
Hang on. I don't know. Well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe we'll fire you, Mrs. Candles. All right. Hang on.
Yeah,
Hold on. Rob, we need you to move to the States, bro. We need you in America, and you need to just do it. You just need to come take over everything, bro. Oh, so Tyler, you got to come through, and you just got to take over everything, bro, because this is just a mess. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like when I did the giveaways myself, yeah. Yo, Rob. How many do you have left?
I have 11. I think that was 11.
That you can't. When I say how many do you have left, you can't say 11. You have to say the amount left, not the number we're up to. That makes me think we have 11 left.
Doesn't it tell you?
Oh yeah, we didn't get scammed today. So all right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so you're right. But we don't have 11 left. We have 2 left.
Yeah. Wait, scroll down. Yeah. 2 left.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 left. And if we give away actually.
It says 1.
All right, Mrs. Candles is fired. No, Tyler Durden says 1 left. Yo, Akira Project said Mrs. Candles, you're hilarious.
They said 13 winners.
I trust Tyler. I'm not gonna lie, Mrs. Candles. I mean, you were standing on the other side of the room for half of this. It's funny. I feel like my Italian accent comes out when I talk to you.
Chris won twice, so we don't count that one.
Oh, wow. See, this is I'm gonna.
Tyler says 12. There's 12 winners. I wrote 13. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so we got 1 more left. Yeah, where'd you get 13 from? I'm listening to Tyler. Tyler, I trust you, bro. I trust you. Mrs. Candles, every time she parks the car, she grinds the rims on the side of the curb. So you can't trust you can't trust somebody like that. So hey, here's a brand new car. Oh, let me park it for the first time. Nice. I'm just kidding, guys. It's a joke. It's not a joke, but it's just a material thing. I don't care about the rims, really. I love Mrs. Candles, but she still can't be trusted. So I'm going off what you say, Tyler. So I'm going to pull 1 more winner, right? Yeah, Mrs. Candles only has 12 now. Okay, here we go. Last winner. I don't care what anybody says. Shout out to Michael Snelling. Let's go. I never win, but I do love the videos. Well, Michael Snelling, we just turned you into a liar, my friend, because you just won a free bag of crypto. And, hey, man, it's Friday. This whole stream has been a complete and total derailment, and we don't even know if you're supposed to win this money, but we're just going to give it to you anyway. You can thank Mrs. Candles for that because, yeah, we're going to have a talk with her. We're going to have to try to find a replacement for her. One of the best. Let's go. No, it was never 13. I thought that was. You're. Yo, Italian accent. Yeah, no, Creighton C's right. Like, an Italian accent is like, Italian accents are much different. You're right. Creighton C's 100% right. I don't have an Italian accent. I actually don't think I have a very strong accent in general. But, you know, when I argue with somebody or when I talk to Mrs. Candles, the New York accent comes out a little bit more. But, yeah, New York accent and Italian accent are completely different for sure. But, let's see. Yo, shout out to Kenny. I think I know what he's referring to. But, guys, with all that being said, I think that's all the time we got for tonight's live stream. It's been an absolute derailment. I appreciate you guys for sticking around till the end. Mrs. Candles is just blasting a video next to me. Mrs. Candles, you were... This is the last time this happens, guys. Mrs. Candles is 100% fired. That's it. I'm locking the studio door next time I go live. She's not allowed in here anymore. First, she comes in and blasts the confetti gun and almost kills me. Oh, my God. Oh, that was cool. These are little dollars. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, guys. Yo. Okay, so Mrs. Candles is fired. Did you? That's weird because I just talked about you scaring me. Okay, Mrs. Candles is definitely fired, guys. I appreciate everybody for sticking around till the end of the live stream. Hopefully, we can get some movement over the weekend so Monday's stream can be more interesting and there can be more TA so we don't have a complete derailment. But it's okay to have fun once in a while. But, guys, make sure you have a good time this weekend. Go outside, touch some grass. If you have your own version of Mrs. Candles, make sure you show them appreciation. But don't cut them any slack when it comes to the business. Fire them if you have to. That's what I'm doing. We're going to have a talk after this. But with all that being said, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Monday. Same place, same time. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to my boy, Deezy. And Mrs. Candles. You're fired, Mrs. Candles. That's all I got. I'll see you guys next time. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing, bong. Candles, do you have something to say to the people?
I was wrong.
Say it again.
I was wrong.
Mrs. Candles was wrong, guys, and I did have to get this on video because it's not often that she admits this. I'll be honest, it's not often that she's wrong, to be honest with you. But this time she was wrong. I'm taking this one home. I'm taking the full glory on this one, guys. But thank you all for tuning in. Here's to the probably most chaotic stream we've ever had. I don't know if Mrs. Candle's gonna blow one of those things off in my head again. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you guys for real. 50K. I know we were late on that celebration. But yeah, 50K really was happening like last week. But shout out to everybody for being here. Thank you for liking the content. Thank you for supporting and sharing everything. You guys are the Candle Mafia. I'm just a crazy guy that sits up here and screams on camera and wears pool floaties while he just screams and draws pictures on charts for a living. But that's all I got, guys. I'll see you next time. Monday, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hey, that doesn't sound like DZ's voice, does it? Anyway, that's all I got. Hasta pasta. Bing bong.